Good evening. First tonight, a 4-year-old boy has been killed in a road accident in Thame in Oxfordshire. It happened outside the sports centre on Oxford Road. Police are now appealing for witnesses. And tributes have been paid to a man who's died following a road accident in Reading. Russell Lee, who was 30, was crossing London Road when he was struck by a car. His family says he was beginning a whole new part of his life following his engagement, and his death will leave a massive hole in everyone's lives. Well, a man arrested on suspicion of dangerous driving has been bailed until March. Police are hunting a gang who have carried out 2 raids on shops in Oxford. They've released CCTV footage, hoping someone might be able to identify them. This was the moment 3 masked men brandishing knives burst into the VCR food and wine store on Littlemore Road. They threatened the shopkeeper before making off with bottles of whiskey. A similar incident happened 6 days later in the Marston area, where police are linking both incidents. They say, thankfully, no one has been injured. Now, it's been one of the busiest shopping days of the year, but town and city centres aren't as packed as they used to be. These days, a fifth of all our spending is done online, so shopping centres are having to find new ways of attracting the crowds, as Richard Jones found out.
The new £85 million extension to the Westkey shopping centre in Southampton doesn't contain a single shop. Instead, there are restaurants, a bowling alley and, early next year, a 10-screen cinema. The idea is to keep Westkey busy as more of us spend our money online.
It's about providing an all-day opportunity for people to come, do their shopping and then go on from that, maybe to have something to eat, maybe to see a film or go to bowling afterwards.
The developers hope that people will end up spending more of their time and more of their money at Westkey.
Having this kind of environment where people can come and spend a day, where they can do shopping for a period of time and then go and have some few drinks, and then consequently if they want to watch a film afterwards, and to have that environment will bring people together.
Online shopping's okay for certain things, but
you don't get the atmosphere with online shopping.
I think that's most of it. You want to mix with people and see what's going on and see what's there, and you don't get it online.
The success of Westkey is vital to the economic well-being of Southampton, but does it threaten shopping centres in other parts of the city?
We're investing at the moment in the Britain shopping precinct, resurfacing it. We paid this year for Christmas lights and a Christmas tree for the first time for many years. So it's about getting that balance right.
The new extension will provide 500 jobs, bringing the total number of people working at Westkey to more than 4,000. Richard Jones, ITV News.
Events have been held today to mark the 75th anniversary of the sinking of 2 Royal Navy warships in the Second World War. 840 sailors were lost when HMS Prince of Wales and HMS Repulse were attacked in the South China Sea. It happened just a few days after the attack on Pearl Harbor. A memorial service was held at the National Memorial Arboretum. Marchwood Military Port on Southampton Water has finally been transferred to a new civilian operator, but the impact it will have on the area is still uncertain, with the new company saying it has yet to finalise its long-term vision for the site. Bus passengers in Bournemouth are going to have to get used to new times. Yellow Bus has announced the biggest shake-up in its timetable for 10 years, but says no one will lose access to services. It comes into effect after Christmas. Well, on to today's football results now, and in the Premier League, Burnley beat Bournemouth 3-2. Southampton are at home to Middlesbrough tomorrow afternoon. Kick-off is at St Mary's. It starts at 2:15. In the Championship, another win for Reading, beating Sheffield Wednesday 2-1. Brighton beat Leeds 2-0 at the Amex last night. On to League One now, and Oxford United 1, Oldham 1, Sheffield United 4, Swindon 0. And finally in League Two, Crewe 0, Crawley Town 2 and Grimsby 0, Portsmouth 1. Well, let's take a look at the latest weather forecast with all the details. Here is the one and only Luke Castiglione.
From puddles to paddling, driving through Europe. Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Hello again, good evening. If you're heading out to a Christmas party, then you need your brolly for the next few hours. The rain will eventually clear tonight for a dry day tomorrow, but it will feel much fresher than today and things will turn a bit more unsettled for the new working week. So here's the frontal system responsible for this evening's rain. That will clear east. A ridge of high pressure will build behind that, which means a dry and settled day tomorrow, but waiting out in the wings are further low pressure systems, making things unsettled for the days ahead. So wet right now, but that band of rain will quickly clear later this evening. Dry behind that, largely clear skies by the early hours. We'll see some mist and fog forming out towards the west, parts of Dorset, Wiltshire and into West Hampshire, and cooler than recent nights, lows down to around 5 degrees. So a chilly but dry, quite bright start to Sunday morning. The mist and fog slow to clear for western areas, but into the afternoon, variable amounts of cloud turning the sunshine a bit more hazy, but feeling cooler than recent days. Highs tomorrow of around 9 degrees, looking at winds around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Have a good evening.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Well, at least we'll see at least some sunshine. Of course, you can always keep up to date with the weather anytime, and of course all of our stories on our website itv.com/Meridian. But that is all from the weekend team for today. Thank you for your company. We are back tomorrow at 6 o'clock with Rachel Hepworth. For now though, from all of us here, do have a lovely evening. Bye bye.